Tobago teachers want solutions to the many issues they say are affecting them. The teachers today voiced their displeasure with the Division of Education, Innovation and Energy through a protest which was held outside the Education Office. Patricia Nicholson has the details.
Teachers calling on Chief Secretary and the Secretary for Education, Innovation and Energy, Kelvin Charles, to come out of his office and address their concerns. The teachers from schools across Tobago were a part of the demonstration led by the Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association.
There are many issues. For example, the UTT graduates. Some of them have graduated 8 years now. They have not gotten their appointments. We have issues, school plant issues where schools are not being repaired on time, fencing issues. We have issues of acting allowances not being paid. We have issues of secondary schools and primary schools not getting basic materials and supplies.
He said upwards of 25 issues are to be dealt with by the Education Division. President of the General Council, Linsley Dudai, and the team from Trinidad came to support their colleagues in Tobago. He gave Tutor Tobago consent to take further action after Monday if their issues aren't treated with by the Education Secretary.
Our General Council have taken a decision to give approval for a picket action outside the Division of Education at Dutch Fort. So we are here today. I also want to indicate that the General Council gave the all clear for any further action to be taken with respect to resolving the issues affecting the teachers. So while we are here to picket this morning, if the picket action doesn't awaken the Division of Education from their slumber with respect to resolving the issues of the teachers, then we will have to meet and decide what will be next step further down the road in an attempt to resolve the issues affecting our teachers in the Isles of Tobago.
During the protest, students who showed up for school were making their way back home because teachers did not show up. Asked whether or not parents were officially informed that there would be no school on Monday, Mr. Kerr said they're not obligated to inform parents.
Well, we do not have an obligation to inform parents, and we cannot make a decision about whether or not there will be school. What we can do is call our members out, as we have done today, to show their displeasure and to demonstrate in front of the Division of Education that we are not prepared to continue to tolerate the disrespect by the Secretary of Education, the administrator, and all those persons in education.
Tutor would have met with Secretary Kelvin Charles about a month ago. I'm Patricia Nicholson for C News.
Chief Secretary and Secretary for Education, Innovation and Energy, Kelvin Charles, at an impromptu press conference on Monday, said he would have preferred Tutor to phone him with their queries instead of picketing the office, since he would have met with them twice in the last month on issues affecting Tobago teachers.
And in fact, I got calls from persons who were not at the meeting indicating that when they spoke to the Tobago officer, etc., they were told it was a good and productive meeting.
Mr. Charles said he thought it was a bit insensitive to have the protest a week before Standard 5 students sit their examinations on May 3rd.
To say to parents is that they represent an important set of stakeholders in the education system. And to the extent that action is taken that may inconvenience them or their children, they need to begin to speak out on it.
Mr. Charles said at the recent meetings held with Tutor, matters of promotion, appointment and transfer of teachers were addressed, along with matters of security, school repairs and staffing.